Hey, what's up everyone? Jesse Time 159 here today, presenting to all of you a new gameplay series on the channel. In today's gameplay series, we're going to be playing through Angry Birds Project R, which I've heard is one of, if not the best, Angry Birds fan games. Okay, not fan games, Angry Birds mods ever created. So, if you guys are excited to see me play this, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss a video, because I hope you guys enjoy this playthrough, watching the playthrough, as much as I enjoy playing the game. And if you guys are interested in seeing sneak peeks of upcoming content, then make sure to follow me on Discord, where I also host multiplayer online with friends. And if you've seen my content on my other platforms, then click the link in the description to visit me on. And if you want to see my content on other platforms, then make sure to visit me on Odyssey by clicking the link in the description, and that'll take you where you can watch my YouTube videos in a different area. And with that, yeah, let's get on to the video. A mod made my Jeremiah plays again. He's made some great Angry Birds mods, at least from what I've heard. So let's see the intro. The story takes place in King Pig's castle in the secret room, where King Pig plots his newest plan, Project Revenge. After several repeated failures against the Angry Birds, the King Pig decides to go one step ahead and plan this out from the bottom to the top, and not make an example. With him are Prince Porky, Fat Pig, Time Traveler Pig, and Hector Porco. Angry Birds Project R. Yeah, that's the intro of the game. The first world we're going to be playing is Episode 0, Meet the Flock. Let's see what happens. The birds are plotting a plan to defeat the pigs. One of the blues catches wind of the pigs stealing the eggs. The birds catch wind a few seconds later. And now, it's back to defeating the pigs all over again. And so it begins again. Yes, exactly. I like the little additions, like the title cards for each level. It's like Plants vs. Zombies 2 Outverse, which has that as well. I like it. Anyways, let's slingshot this. Knock that backwards. And kaboom. I will say I do prefer Redbird from Classic Regenerated mod, which I played before, where he has the battle cry to push objects away from him. This is a pretty cool ability. And it makes sense, considering it takes something that was established in Angry Birds 2 and puts it in a classic format. So yeah. I like it. But this is fine. It's not like Redbird is the most important bird in the game. Or is he? Because he sets a baseline for all other birds to follow. Technically. Okay, technically sets a baseline for the other birds, with average power and speed. Well, I still prefer the one with abilities, though. Just saying. Right. Let's see. Okay, I like that they made the birds angle like in Angry Birds Star Wars in space. That's pretty cool. And the pigs have their sound effects from space and Star Wars as well. That's always good to see. Wait, was that the TNT box from Angry Birds Rio? I just noticed. Oh, that's pretty cool. I feel like this game might be like the proper sequel to like Angry Birds Classics. Not to say like Angry Birds 2 was like a bad sequel. Like Angry Birds 2 is a good sequel, but like when it comes to like staying true to classic format, like yeah, I think this clicks. Like this just clicks. Again, Angry Birds 2 is a pretty good game at the end of the day, but like Angry Birds Project R, as of right now, is going pretty swell. Anyways, let's see what level we're in. Oh, we're in 0-7. I will say though, however, like just because like the mods are like, just because like a lot of mods have time and dedication put into them, that does not give people the right to discredit the good work that Rovio's been trying to do. Like, Rovio made 2 cool updates for Angry Birds 2. Rovio made cool updates for Angry Birds 2, like, they brought back the offline mode, they added space as a limited time event by bringing back the good old zero gravity gimmick. They even added Dolly as a playable character via her alter ego, Shade, which had a comic and animation with the lore around her. So it makes sense. So it makes sense for her to be included in Angry Birds 2 this way. Right. Another stuff, Angry Birds Reloaded has been getting a lot of cool updates lately. Like, a lot. Yet people discredit Angry Birds Reloaded. Like, I love Angry Birds Reloaded. Like, it's pretty much like the classics brought back in a modern format. Yet people discredit Reloaded and its updates because it's an Apple Arcade exclusive, despite ignoring that, like, Apple helped fund the game. Without them, it wouldn't have been possible. Angry Birds Bounce and Angry Birds Rush are also 2, like, pretty cool games. Now, like, Angry Birds Bounce is like Brick Breaker styled game. As like a pretty cool like gameplay. It's like a Brick Breaker with roguelike elements. And it's a really cool game. Yet most people discredit just because it's an Apple Arcade exclusive. Again, despite this game, like, I would argue Angry Birds Bounce is in the league of cool that some like Angry Birds Epic, Angry Birds Go, and Angry Birds Fight are in. Yes, I'm serious. Angry Birds Rush has been getting like tons of updates to like make the game better and make it more streamlined, like including more gimmicks for the game, and yeah, as well as new birds added, as well as like changing some stuff around to like make it more, to make the game flow more smoothly in the gameplay loop aspect. To make it more smooth in the gameplay flow. And yeah. I can't believe people are discrediting Rovio for like these cool things. Just because people think that like Rovio is too far gone just because all the classic games got removed. But Rovio's been getting better. That's what people like dismiss. Just because they want to go with the simpler option, like Rovio is greedy. Rather than understanding like Rovio is probably doing all these things because they're desperate. and they want to be back at the top again. They want to try being back at the top again, but like, due to Rovio having the lower resources than they did back then in 2012, like, it's pretty difficult. It's been a very difficult road for them to try to come back. Yet most people assume that Rovio's like this because they're greedy. Anyways, we just beat that level with one bird. Unbelievable! Did you see that? That was crazy. And we got 3 stars! Oh yeah! Let's see the cutscene. The birds have defeated the pigs again. However, behind the bushes, King Pig and his elites are planning something very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. What will happen in the next episode of the game? Stay tuned for when that episode comes out. And with that, we're done with today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Again, if you all enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss a video. Follow me on Discord for sneak peeks of upcoming content, as well as online multiplayer with friends, and other events like that. And if you want to see my content on other platforms, click the link in the description to visit me on Odyssey, if you want to get that checked out. Anyways, we're done with today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace, ladies and gentlemen, and take care.